Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are just a few seconds away from Fawad Khan being with us on air. For now, this is a promo. It's about to come. 2 minutes. You're listening to Oli on FM 121. Fawad Khan.
लम्हा लम्हा बढ़ने लगे बेखुदी के वो रास्ते और हम उसी पे चल दिए सोच के सारी वो बातें हम उसी पे रो दिए आज तो ये हाल है ये जिंदगी हम पे हंसी दिल की बात अब करेंगे हम जैस की धड़कन ये पुकारे मौत के दम आजाद है प्यारे मौत के दम आजाद है प्यारे
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are just a few seconds away from Fawad Khan. मगर मैं पहले ये बताना चाहता हूँ सबको. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest is Fawad Khan from the Pakistani band Entity Paradigm, also known as EP. The band was formed by Fawad and Ahmad Ali Butt, who worked on a sitcom called Jet and Bond. Okay, they made a song for their sitcom, and both of them had bands. So उन्होंने collaborate किया. They came up with the song. Later on, the Battle of the Bands came, and it was sponsored by Pepsi. And इन्होंने अपना track भेजा था उसपे, and they got selected, and the management invited them to perform, and that's how EP came to be. Fawad also worked in the famous Pakistani film Khuda Ke Liye, which also featured Pakistani actor Shan model Iman Ali. Other than that, he has recently completed 2 dramas. One is called Jeevan Ki Raahon Mein, and the very famous Satrangi on Jio. So let's talk to Mr. Fawad Khan. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Kya haal hai aapke? I'm doing good, man. How you been?
I'm fine. I've been good. Allah ka shukr.
अच्छा, आप सबसे पहले आई लाइक टू थैंक यू ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ pakmanzil.com कि आपने अपना वक्त आपने निकाला और हमारे साथ आज ऑन एयर पर आए हैं आप.
Not at all.
So, yeah, what should we call you? You're an actor, you're a model, musician, you're like an all-rounder, so to speak. But what do you consider yourself to be at the end of the day?
Well, I just think I'm like anyone else in the entertainment industry. I don't know. I've never thought about a label. It's just that as things go along, I just keep doing them. So I really haven't gotten into that thing about labeling myself as either an actor or a musician or
a model,
studio producer or whatever.
Yeah,
a model or anything like that.
So we talked. I think the first time I actually talked to you was before EP disbanded, and I believe that was early 2006. और उसके बाद फिर हमारी बात नहीं हुई, and then you moved on to do the Khuda Ke Liye movie. But can you tell me the reason why EP disbanded all of a sudden in 2006? What was the reason behind it?
Well, I think everyone was, one, finding their own way, and two, I think that we were getting into a couple of fights, but I guess that's something on a personal note I wouldn't want to reveal. But other than that, I just think that everyone was just diversifying too much into their own thing, searching for their own careers and then going down their own path. So I guess that would have been the major reason, really.
Mm-hmm. So after EP disbanded, you were missing in action for some time, and all of a sudden we see trailers on like ARY and GeoTV ads of Shoaib Mansoor's Khuda Ke Liye. So tell us about your experience working in that movie, and do you personally like the storyline behind it?
Well, there's nothing special. I mean, I just, as in the way this everything unrolled and how it happened is I don't think it's a mystery anymore, really. But I was just doing my own thing. I was doing a 9 to 5 as well, like any other person. I had just sort of bowed out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a call from an old friend, Bilal Ashari,
Mm-hmm.
and he said that there's this project that I want to talk to you about. Apparently, he was assisting Shoaib Mansoor then.
Mm-hmm.
We went in there, and I met Shoaib Mansoor, and they were still casting for the film.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, at that point in time, I was a little overweight, so things didn't work out. And 5 months down the lane, I find out that Ali Zafar started shooting with them, and apparently then he had bailed out on the project. So they called me again, and I went on board, and that's how things started.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about your experience working with Shan and Iman Ali. How would you describe these two?
I think it was a really healthy experience. I think it was fun. We had a good time. There was as much as people would like to make some sort of a political scenario out of it. There wasn't any such thing. We were just we worked as good co-workers. We had a good time, and we pulled through fine.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say that there was anything really special happened. It's just that we became good acquaintances, and some of us became good friends along the way.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Satrangi, because obviously आपको तो पता है वो मेरा बहुत favorite drama है, and I complimented you many times on the drama. But देखिए, in that drama you guys are taking a world tour of Pakistan. How was the experience? और कोई मुश्किलें तो नहीं हुई बीच में?
नहीं, मुश्किलें तो उसमें बहुत आई थी, and there were a lot of blunders that came along in the project, I would say, but it's also because I was working with a complete amateur team.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, I was working with a director friend on the project, and then he introduced his team in, and it was actually a whole amateur bunch. And but I think we pulled through fine. I think we spent a good time together. We traveled to Pakistan. We saw a lot of places, and a lot of things that we just hear about on TV. I mean, we traveled into Balochistan. We went to up to the northern areas. We saw all of the northern Sindh, a lot of cities that we hear about, we haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was an exhilarating experience because we got to see Pakistan for what it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
And there were I think there was weather problems. A lot of the way there were permission problems. But I think putting all of that aside, there's something good to remember from it all, and that is that we saw places like Lansdowne Bridge. Like there's a Hindu temple in Pakistan as well,
mm-hmm.
which is situated right next to the Sakar Barrage. It's called Sadhu Bila. It's one of their pilgrimage areas for the Hindus, and they basically migrate and they come and perform a pilgrimage there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then we saw places like Sadigarh Palace, which is something that's completely forgotten of. I mean, a city that a lot of people have just heard about, but don't know what its historical value is, Bahawalpur. I mean, I think it was an amazing experience altogether.